built on the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. On the Patriots sideline, head coach Mike Vrabel. His guy's still perfect, a third of the way through this season at 6-0. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Ravens. His guy's more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward. Everybody just about set. And we're off from Baltimore. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. And certainly some momentum to build on today.
Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Another carry for it. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They give it to him again. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He fields this at the 18. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they'll be led out by the longtime veteran at QB.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Hand off to Sampson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be third and long.
Brings up third down and 11.
They'll air it out on third. Into traffic, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Patriots and their running back about to get back to work. And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Back to throw. The coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Here he goes, third and long. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Ball taken in at the 36. He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. Dropped for the first down. He met no gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Connecting on the slant. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. He keeps it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. First down from the 42. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for Ravens first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Jump off caught by his back. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Patriots added an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. On the screen, this is Sampson. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it. What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down, Patriots.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's caught after a game of about 2. Tackled there by Mike Green.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing off the play fake. Big strike here to Williams. He gets loose down the right side. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots pull ahead 6-3 in the first. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 3.
Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Baltimore running its offense out now. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll to Sampson here up the middle. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's dropping back to throw. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. Sampson up the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
44-yard line.
Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Got on the comeback route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And off here to Sampson. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. After plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Sampson goes the wrong way, and he's going to lose several here.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. fall forward one more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. Here comes Sampson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens take a second quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
Ravens 10, Patriots 7.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. On 1st down, they'll run. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back to the well again. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a New England 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They're going play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Patriots 1st down.
Delivers another one to Williams. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run now on 2nd down. All he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Past the line, he's going to run for it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
The Patriots sending the field goal unit out for a try. This 42 yards from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Ravens offense and Dylan Sampson now to begin another drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And this one is launched downfield. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
On the deep ball,
The incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
From the gun on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Setting up to throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So they'll decline this and take the results.
That penalty is declined.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Ravens are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. And the Patriots get there and take him down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and 16 at the 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fair catch made here at the 30. The Patriots returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. We've set it downs for them from the 31. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Finds him over the across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Dropping back to throw. Catch made over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bound. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again to throw on 2nd. Brought in right side. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. In Atlanta, the Falcons at home to take on the 49ers. And when you've got a running back like this, just let him do his thing. Bijan Robinson.
Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Ravens ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Simpson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Plowing up the middle. Escapes the defender. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. From the red zone now. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game.
Ravens 17.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. This return starts at the 5. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. This winning streak has been impressive for him. 6 games now, and they lead so far here. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Slops the defender. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. They've got first down here from the 36. Blown back, gets the handoff. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Back-to-back carries here. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Hand off to Simpson. Makes the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run. Here's Sampson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
With Sampson running out of the gun. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
I'll throw it. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he set out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Man in motion here.
First down, New England.
They'll run here on 1st down. Tries powering through, the ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line, no gain. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They've certainly had no issue. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy is screaming something hit the ground, while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Looking in the air here. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Patriot first down.
Here's a design run. An even 10-yard gain on the play. That's a New England first down.
Patriots first down. First and 10 on the 26-yard line.
Pass play now. Taken in by Williams outright. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
They're going to try and throw it here. He has the first over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
11 on the play. First down, New England.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. He's in for the New England touchdown.
To number 13.
The Patriots take a 3rd quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots push their lead to 3.
27. Ravens 24.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Ravens offense and Dylan Sampson out to begin another drive. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Here's a throw. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw here. He's got a man left. And this one doesn't go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Making the call himself. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. First down from the 42. They're throwing it. On the left side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Number 87. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
This might be a free play for him. Escapes the pocket. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Automatic first down.
1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. He's going to throw this one. Dumps it off to his running back. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So as much as the offense might want that last play wiped out, Brock, defense declines the penalty, and it will stand. He's going to throw it. That one's complete, right side. Decent gain here, but short of the first. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and long for him here. Throw caught at the 6. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Find the left side with Sampson. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. The The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Another carry for him. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
And the Patriots, first down. A 51-yard gain. First down, Patriots.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. And give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's his running back. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Down the score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. The first and more. He's denied the score as they finally get him down at the 1. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammate.
And he's going to make it in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 4th quarter lead. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots push their lead to 3.
Ravens, 31.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. And off here to Sampson. Escapes the defender. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good. Baltimore, first down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. just like that.
On first down, now we're on. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. On the screen, this is Sampson. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set now. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. They send the tight end in motion. Airing it out on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he gets him back what they lost on that penalty. 2nd and 10. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Quick slant. That's Williams. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 16 yards. And
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Patriots holding on to a field goal lead. Line up the design keeper. Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Right up the gut. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd down.
Trying to get it on the keeper. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the